What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Another episode. You get me? I think it's episode 17.
I think it's 18.
Is it 18?
Yeah.
It's 18. Hopefully we got the camera on Jets.
We got it. We're good. We're rolling.
Boom, bang! Now you man can see Jets. You get me? I wanted that, blood. I see that on the other podcast. I see that on Dave's one.
Yeah.
I was like, they need to show Jets love. You get me? But big up my brother Zar every week. Back again.
What's going on, troops? We're back.
We're back again. You get me? We've survived this week. You understand? It's been, you know what I mean?
Tough one.
A lot of hitmen about.
Tough one
get
to
me?
get through.
Yeah, blood. You understand? Like, it's been a crazy week. We addressed the Arteta out shirts.
Mhm.
You're still Arteta in. I'm still Arteta out. But you get me. Yesterday, no surprises really. You understand?
Yep.
When I was on my way to link you at the bar, I put on my Instagram. I was like, yeah, I'm going 3-0 today. You understand? I was like, we'll probably win today. You get me? But then Sunday's the big game. Relegation battle. You get me? 6-pointer.
It's crazy.
Who's going down? Arsenal or Burnley? But before we get into like the weekend's fixtures, you get me? Let's dabble into
Talk about yesterday,
last
right?
night's game.
Yeah.
The lineup, you get me? It was a lineup I expected. There was just one shock that I really saw, and really that I was disappointed not to see start, which was
my boy, a man like Flo.
you get me?
Following.
You get me? But Renarson started again. We were with a back three. Chambers first start.
I was surprised to see him, honestly.
No,
It was good to see him.
I wasn't, because he played for the
under
23s.
23s, yeah, I
and
saw
he
that.
came through
Saw
that
that.
unscathed. So I thought, yeah, this is maybe a game where we might just test the waters. Mustafi and Pablo Mari. Mari getting his
Fucking
second
Pablo
start.
Mari.
You understand? But we're gonna talk about his should we say shaky performance. I'm not gonna really get on Mari because he's been out for a while. You get me? So he's trying to get his bearings. Obviously, Cedric and Ainsley Maitland, Blood Clot Niles were the wing backs. El Neni and Willock as the midfield pivot, and then we had Smith Rowe on the left for some reason, and Nketiah down the middle, and Pepe on the right. Now, I think Nketiah took his finish well. The chip,
dink over the keeper.
That's
Dink over
what
the keeper.
That's what Saka should have done.
Should have done it a couple times.
You get me?
A couple times
against Leeds.
would have helped. And I believe, what other game was it? There was another one too where he should have done that too. I believe.
Nah, I think that was the volley you're on about against.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think that was.
You're right.
I think that was the. Was that the Villa game?
That was the.
That might have been the Villa game.
I think so. Hey.
I think it was the one when Aubameyang missed the header.
No, Wolves. Was it Wolves?
Nah, it was Wolves.
2-1.
Yeah, it was Wolves. Yeah, it was Wolves.
2-1,
It was the Wolves game. But I knew it was one that we lost either way. You get me? But El Neni, blood. Fuck me, G. It seems to me like he only scores bangers, blood. Do you understand? Like he only scores like rockets, like the goal in the new camp.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because I swear, I think this is probably the first time I've seen him shoot this whole fucking season.
Yeah.
Are our central midfielders not? Because I know under Wenger, that was my conspiracy theory, that under Wenger they were strictly instructed, and then the Granit Xhaka started coming in, he let in a couple missiles,
and then he got
couple
dropped.
Missiles, then he got dropped for shooting.
Yeah, and everyone was like, yo, did man get dropped for shooting?
Oh,
now, under Wenger,
not allowed to?
Now, under Wenger, it was if you can pass, then pass.
You better pass, not shoot.
If you got an opportunity to shoot, but the pass looks, like I say, looks
like it's on.
Enough time, it wasn't the better option, yeah. But that was the thing. If you got a shooting opportunity and the pass is there and the pass is the better option. That's what Wenger always said. It's better to pass than shoot. He wanted to walk the ball in the back of the net. Yeah. You get me? But
beautiful game, the beautiful football.
Do you understand? But then we went to sleep. You understand? Mari. You can see that even Mari, blood, he's backing off, blood. Do you understand? Like, every defender, no one commits, no one goes in for the challenge. It's a back off thing. Because you saw, like, he went to go, and then it was like he had a thought, like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to go.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And then he did, and then boom. That was a great finish, though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
great fin, and that's what you do. You hit it across the keeper.
Across the keeper.
Do you understand?
So just in case when he punches it out into your striker.
And if you get it in that side netting, then you understand it's unstoppable. No one's.
He was caught flat-footed. I think he was caught in two minds. El Neni kind of sold him out. If I remember correctly, El Neni kind of sold him out on that. If El Neni had engaged and followed the man harder than he did, that could have been prevented. But I mean, he was flat. He was flat-footed. Chest was forward. He was on his heels, and I mean, his legs were wide open. So he was actually lucky. The guy chose to go around the side. He could have gone right through his legs and made him look like a bigger idiot. So yeah, no, Mari messed up a little bit on that one. If he wasn't flat-footed, maybe we probably would have been able to prevent that a little bit.
Yeah, and then Willett getting another goal.
Fantastic.
You get me? Willett with another goal.
Joey Crack, Fuller in too, showing a good side, like
you get me?
Being able to hold up the ball.
Yeah, Balogun with a goal and an assist, and then he took his finish so well, blood. Yeah. Do you understand? He took it so well, blood.
That kid looks. He really does look something. And both those two goals, I like what I saw in both those two goals. In Willock's goal, where he used his body.
The keeper was a bit suspect though.
True. Yeah. Because he let it in. He let it in right there. But I'm speaking more about Balogun.
Yeah, Balogun's
he used his back to goal, Olivier Giroud style. You know, hold off the man, teed it up to Willock. He was lucky that the keeper was messed up. Then on his one that he scored, running in between. Yeah, running in behind and boom.
I'm not sure if you saw that picture that I retweeted on the Twitter on my Twitter. It's like a picture of Henry and his finisher against Leeds when he came back, and then it's got Balogun's finish.
The famous. Okay. Oh, side by side.
Yeah, like in like before they hit the ball and the positioning of the. You see when they say like Greenwood's like Van Persie.
Yeah.
Balogun is like Henry, blood. He like the way his body was positioned. Yeah. Was a madness, bro. It was like when I saw it, I said, "Raw." I said, "Whoa." You understand? Like we're in talks to sign him up. Talks did break down last season, but we're back again at the table. You get me? And we need to do all we can to tie down this kid because I like how we tied down Saka. You get me? Because like we've seen in recent years, Nabry, blood. You get me? How he has flourished. You understand? He has turned into one of the best players in world football, blood. Do you understand? Like we should. That's one that's one that we let go, blood. Yep. That slipped through our hands, blood. We cannot, I repeat, cannot afford to let Balogun go. If it comes to a thing where football's a harsh game and football's, you get me, it's about making big decisions. And if it comes to picking either he's got to stay or Nketiah's got to go, then Balogun has to stay, blood. For me, Balogun has a higher ceiling than Nketiah. I don't understand why. Like, nothing against Eddie, blood. You get me? You get to call me! You understand?
Call me, Eddie.
Nothing against Eddie, blood. But we're talking football. Yeah. Like, you understand? And I think like most Arsenal fans were very surprised that Eddie did get the start against Balogun yesterday because it was a nothing game. We was already qualified. Do you understand? We was already first as well. Like winning the group was not in jeopardy. This is the kind of game where you say, you know what? Give Balogun, give him a start. Give him an hour. You get me? Give him an hour. You get me? You ain't got to play him the whole game, but give him an hour. I think he could have done so much more because you see when he come on, he come on in what, 75th? 75th minute?
Automatically lively.
Goal and assist.
Even before he scored his goal.
Even Aziz.
Oh, Miguel
I want to
Aziz.
I want to shout out Miguel Aziz, blood. Did you see the way when he was going that way, and he just went
that little turn? So you saw the tweet too. There's a tweet that I didn't even see. I didn't see that mid-game.
I saw that in the game. I saw that in the game, blood.
Bro.
You understand? It was that kid there as well. Yeah, he's another one that needs to be tied down, blood. Because like, you know what? Yeah, let's slide into the preview for this weekend. So obviously the big game this weekend for Arsenal. You get me? Every game is big right now. Do you understand? Every game.
So much pressure.
Is a must-win, blood.
So much pressure.
But we entertain Burnley this weekend at the Emirates. Burnley currently sitting in 18th from 6 points. We're 15th from 13
points.
Do you understand? Like this is a must-win game, blood. Do you understand? This is a must-win, and Arsenal have won each of their last 9 home meetings with Burnley in all competitions. Only against Stoke 16 and Burnley 10 are they on a longer current winning run at home. So, like, normally we do good against Burnley at home. You understand? Even in recent years, we've been doing all right away. I think it's only last year where we drew. I think other years we've won. And last year, the only reason we drew is because I remember Saka came off and then there was nothing. Do you understand? He was the creator, blood. He was the one doing the damn thing. You get me? But going into that game, yeah, the run of form that our strikers are on, Aubameyang, I think Pepe will be able to come back. I think this is the game.
No, this is his last.
This is his last one.
This is the last.
So Southampton's where he can come back. Because where did he go?
We didn't play.
He went off against Leeds, innit? So he missed Wolves.
Yeah, so missed Wolves, missed Tottenham last.
So
week.
Wolves
so
and Tottenham.
This is the last one.
Yeah, so this is his last one.
Because we didn't have no FA Cup and League Cup. We didn't have a League Cup game.
Nah, League Cup's
So
coming
yeah,
up.
this is the last one.
Yeah. So this is Pepe's last one. So he'll be back for Southampton midweek. We will be doing a watch along for both games. You get me? So make sure you tune in. You understand? Hopefully it's not as crazy or hectic as the North London derby was. But going into that game, the run of form that our strikers are on, would you start Balogun?
I wasn't expecting that.
Like whenever this kid whenever this kid starts, he just looks like he's got something about him. He looks like the confidence is there. He's taking the chances when they drop to him. Like he's not like he's getting one shot, boom, taking it, blood.
You know what?
Do you understand?
You know what?
Like I remember when, well, obviously the players were injured at the time, but when Rashford went in at Man United, blood. Do you understand?
Yeah, back when he was like 18.
And he was unheard of, bro. You understand? Only the Man United man knew about him. It's a bit like Balogun, but Balogun's kind of more known than Rashford at this age. You get me? I'm not comparing them, but I'm just saying Balogun's probably a bit more known at this age. Would you, I'd throw him in.
So usually I would say no. You know, we got to go with the experienced ones, and you know the whole he's 18. We got more experienced guys and all that nonsense. But with the way our strikers, the guys ahead of him. So I don't know if I would start Balogun. What I would say is. Maybe Eddie, because Eddie is in actually.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Does Eddie warrant a start more than Balogun?
Oh, those are tough questions. I guess you can argue that he scored. You
can
can argue that he scored. He scored this last game.
Yeah,
you can argue that.
But we can argue that he's had his chance in the
He's
Premier
had his
League.
chances at and
he hasn't
blown
taken
them. True.
So does Balogun, because he got given his chance because of what he was doing in the Europa. Same with Willock. Yeah. Willock was doing bits in the Europa and then Arteta put him into the Premier League team. Balogun, do you understand? He hasn't played as much, yeah?
But times off the bench, 2 goals.
Do you understand?
An assist.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, actually, Out of in the interest of fairness, we run a meritocracy. The strikers ahead of him are not performing. In the interest of fairness, yes.
Aubameyang is nowhere to be seen, blood. Do you understand? Aubameyang's like my laptop, blood. Nowhere to be seen. Do you understand? Nowhere to be seen, blood. This is not my laptop, people. Where my blood clot laptop there? This is not my laptop. This is Jets' laptop, blood. Do you understand? Jets is there smiling away, blood. Do you understand? Big man ting, bro. Aubameyang's missing like my laptop, blood. Nowhere to be seen, blood. The brother was there. Next thing you look him gone. You understand? You give him the bag and him gone with the bag.
Like, where you at, Oba?
He's just buying Lambos, blood. You get me? I'm going to get on Abba right now, blood. Banter ting, but I'm going to get on him, blood. I see the wife in Louis Vuitton yesterday. What the fuck is going on, blood? Yeah, I see Alicia doing up Louis V, blood. I'm not sending for Alicia. Big up Alicia, you understand? Damn. Big up the wife, you get me? Not my wife, that's his wife. Because you know I say the wife, but that's his wife. Big up the wife, you get me? But how's the wife doing up Louis V, blood, and you can't even do up goals, blood? Do you understand? You gotta tell the wife, hey, baby, I love you, but you have plenty Louis V. You have to wait until Christmas. You understand? Because, dog, how should I get Louis V, but we can't get one blood clot goal? Yeah. You understand? Like, big up Alicia, like, you understand? Lovely lady, like, big her up every time, blood. You get me? Banter thing when I go for Abba. We have to know this as well. But I had to just get that in, blood. Yeah. I see her doing up Louis V. You know they do the boomerang. And she's there with her foot, and she's like, you don't do the foot movement like,
she had the brand new
Louis V. She had the foot going like, walk. The little boomerang thing. You know the boomerang thing? Oh, my God, fam. I said, Abba, blood. You can't fuck her. You better, blood. Big, you know what, yeah? I was on this thing where don't drop Abba. He might lose confidence. But you know what? I think dropping him might just fucking
Wake
put
him
a
up.
bee in his bonnet.
Yeah.
And just get me.
Yeah.
Get him agitated, blood. And think raw. Because you have to look at the thing where he probably thinks he's undroppable.
He's undroppable. Yep.
Even the run of form he's on.
Yep.
Because of what he's done, yeah. He probably thinks in his mind he's the captain as well. He's undroppable, blood. You get me? So no matter how he performs, yeah. But then you have to look at the thing as well, yeah, is that there's no creativity. And I want to shout out Smith Rowe in the Dundalk game because I think he was doing really well. And I think maybe he's another one that should be starting.
At 10?
Yeah, starting against Burnley, blood. Another one is Ainsley. I think Ainsley should be starting, blood. I think Cedric as well. Do you understand? I think, if I be honest, I love Ainsley, but I think he's better on the left-hand side.
Ooh.
I would put Cedric over Bellerin right now.
On the right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think Bellerin, you're on a terrible run of form right now.
So
Your head's not there.
Ainsley for Tierney, or you moving Tierney into you doing
I'd
3
move
or
Tierney in.
You do
I'd
3?
move Tierney into the
3 at the back.
into the 3,
him as back left,
and have Ainsley as the left wing back.
left. Okay.
Do you understand?
Gotcha.
And then have maybe a Saka in front of him. We're gonna go into our lineups in a minute, blood. But go on.
I was gonna add a little nugget. You were talking about Oba. You were talking about Oba earlier. It is in Oba, well, not really his defense, I guess, but I guess defense, for lack of better words, in Oba's defense, this is his favorite opponent to play. This is the opponent in the Premier League that he scored the most goals. In the 5 matches that he played against Burnley, he's netted 7 goals. Okay. So that he likes playing against Burnley. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's.
Yeah, but he likes playing against a lot of teams, brother. And
but Burnley the most though.
No, but the net still ain't bulging, dog. You understand?
True.
He scored a few against Tottenham. He never had even a fucking shot on target. Man.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand?
True.
But speaking about Burnley, Burnley have lost all 6 of their away Premier League games against Arsenal. Their worst 100% losing record away at a single side in the competition. Arsenal are also unbeaten in their last 15 league meetings with Burnley. We've won 11 and drew 4. Since a 1-0 home loss in September 1974. In the Premier League, only Portsmouth, 14, have the Gunners played more games without ever losing than they have versus Burnley, 12. Now, stat there, yeah? Burnley haven't beaten us since September 1974.
Scares your ass.
Arteta is doing a lot of things, yeah, where he is breaking all these. There's a lot, and it's not good first, blood. We have to get that in, blood, yeah? It's not good first, bro. Like, Wolves never beat us since 82.
No.
Man, come swipe, man. Villa, something of swipe, man. Tottenham haven't lost to them back-to-back since 2010. Boop, come record, here it comes. Now we have another record, blood. Burnley have not beaten us since 1974 at home, yeah? Do you understand? That's the last time they beat us at home, bro. Yeah? And that one there terrifies me, blood. Terrifies the life out of me, blood. Because the way we defend, yeah, Burnley's like they're very, let's have it. Let's fucking have it, mate, yeah? You understand? They got some big dons in there. Ben Mee, Chris Wood. You understand? They got some man in there that's ready to, you understand? Headbutt your Clark, blood.
Oh yeah.
We have a soft belly at the moment, blood. Do you understand?
Always have.
Yeah, you know,
always have.
You know, like a boxer when he's got that suspect jaw.
Jaw, yep.
If you hit him in his jaw, he's gone.
And people know it too.
We have a glass jaw right now, dog. Yeah? And if they do this long ball thing, the way Leno is as well, flapping that shit like a seagull.
No command in the area, Leno.
Do you understand? Like, it's a worry, blood.
Yeah.
I can't lie, blood. It's a worry, blood.
No, I'm with you on that one. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm guessing. I can kind of say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing most of the fan base is very worried about.
I got another stat that's gonna scare you. Arsenal have lost each of their last 3 Premier League home games. Yeah. Jeez. They last lost 4 consecutive home league games back in December 1959. A run which included a 4-2 defeat against Burnley on the 12th of December. Brother! Hey, brother. Hey, where's that meme? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk to you again.
I swear down, blood. Fam, there's a... Brother, listen. Arteta, I beg you. There's fans as well, yeah? So... Do you understand?
It's our first one in the league, yeah.
Yeah, our first one in the league because obviously Tottenham away, They only had the scum fans in there.
Yeah.
You get me? Gooners weren't allowed in because obviously away fans cannot travel at the moment due to Corona. But this is the first game where the fans will be allowed in the Premier League. The Arsenal fans, all 2,000 of you, I beg you, sing your hearts out and push on these flipping Wallads, blood.
Yeah.
Because,
Wait, is it true that the rules say that they actually are not allowed to sing?
Nah, you can
and then
sing.
People
Man.
just power through it.
Yeah, you can sing. If you watch the West Ham,
I know people were doing
If you watch the West Ham Man United game when West Ham were 1-0 up, because obviously Man United won that 3-1. West Ham was singing that, man. Yep. Do you understand? I got one more fact before we go into our lineups. Arsenal have won just 13 points in their opening 11 games this season. Their worst start to a season since 1981-82, where we got 12 points. The Gunners have lost 6 of their last 9 games. 1-2 and drew 1. Their worst run across a spell of 9 games since April 1995 under Stuart Houston. Now that was when we sacked Graham and Houston came in and took over a caretaker role until that dickhead Bruce Rioch came in. You get me?
Oh, then Wenger, then
Wenger came in
after
96, 97, and then
go.
the rest is history, blood. You get me? But you understand? This is a big game, blood. We cannot afford to lose this game. We got lucky,
and I don't feel good at all about it,
bro. We got lucky midweek. What should I say, on Monday night, because Brighton were actually winning against Southampton, and Southampton came back and beat them. If Brighton had actually won that game, we would have dropped to 16th. Do you understand? So Southampton saved our Clark, blood, and kept us in 15th, blood. Do you understand? If we lose this game, as it stands, let's say as it stands, yeah. So as it stands without the games, yeah. If we lost, yeah, bro.
Yeah, it does not look good.
The button,
it does not look
the
good.
button might have to get pushed before Monday morning. I'm not gonna lie. The button might have to get pushed before Monday morning, blood. But
okay, before Monday.
Yeah, if we lose to Burnley, then the button has to get pushed because
it's full blown.
Yeah, because
where are we at right now? Actually, yeah, for the people, just to clarify for the people, where we at on that scale? Are we as you said? So if we lose, the button is pushed completely.
We're at
where
9
are we
right now.
Okay.
We're at 9.
That's out of 10.
If you say out of 10, we're at 9. 10?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we saw
for me, we're at 9.
9. Okay.
It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally, the button's there, and I'm Burnley. Boom. Activation, blood.
Okay.
Do you understand? Rockets have to start exploding, blood. Big man thing. If you lose to Burnley, yeah, blood. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing trust the process anyway, blood. And I don't think he can turn it around. I'd love him to, but I don't think he can, blood. But going into the game now, I'm gonna drop my lineup first. Then you can drop yours. Obviously, Martinez is at Aston Villa, so Leno has to start in goal. Do you understand? Let's get that in. You get me? Yeah, I'm in the mood this week, blood. You understand?
Martinez is at Aston Villa.
I think Troopz has been activated, blood. You get me? Like he's been away.
Oh, you're coming for next. You're coming for next,
brother.
Anyone can get it, huh? Anyone can catch it.
He's been in the closet. Fuck R. Kelly though. You get me? But he's been in the closet. You understand? I opened the closet. I looked at the Beretta. Fuck R. Kelly though. You get me? Let's get that in. But Leno in goal. Cedric starts for me. Bellerin dropped.
You mentioned.
I'd go a back three because I'm terrified of this team and Partey's out. So we need all the protection we can get. I'd go with Chambers.
Ooh. As a centre back.
Yep. Tierney and Gabriel.
No Rob Holding.
Nope. He can hold the bench.
No Pablo Mari.
Nah, he's not ready.
Mustafi?
Nah. Ainsley, Maitland Blacklock now as the left wing back. In the middle, I would go El Neni and I don't know.
Ceballos?
Ceballos has been shit. He's turned into spinning top.
Shaka?
Xhaka's been shit. He's turned into Xhaka.
Joe?
Willock and him. I don't know. Man. It's
Who else?
Smith Rowe can't really go centre
Yeah,
midfield.
at 8. I don't know if
You get
he's.
me?
I don't know how he is defensively in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think he can go centre mid. I think he's more a 10.
Who else do we have? Partey's hurt.
Partey's injured. It's gonna have to be. Have you got a coin? Anyone got a coin on them?
Oh, it's a toss up between Xhaka and.
We're gonna have to. I don't know, blood.
What can we throw this bottle cap?
We do a bottle cap. We need to
flip
blood
this. If it lands on this side, who is it?
That side.
It lands like this.
Xhaka. That side. Ceballos.
Xhaka it is.
Jesus Christ. So Xhaka and El Neni. And then I'd go Saka on the left.
You play him ahead of. You said you like Smith Rowe. You played him ahead of Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe on the
right. On the left. Oh, okay.
Balogun down the middle.
Wow.
Give the kids a chance, blood, because the kids are doing better. I know it's Europa League, but the kids are doing better than these fucking wankers. So, you get me?
Wow.
That's how I'd go. I'd go with the kids. I'd drop Abba.
How far down would you drop him? Would you drop him to the bench in the 18? Okay.
Yeah, bench.
Just checking.
Bench. Of course, bench.
Because there's other.
Are you mad? You can't drop him out the team.
I just need a clarification. There's 3 other strikers. There's 3 other strikers. There's the top goal scorer at the club right now, Edin Nketiah.
Yeah.
Right. He deserves credit. He deserves to be. I mean, if we're awarding people off merit. He is the top goal scorer at the club.
Yeah.
He's
had his chance though in the Premier.
He should be ahead of Aubameyang. Aubameyang too has. They both had their chances. He has more goals. He has more goals than Aubameyang.
Aubameyang has previous. Nketiah has no previous.
Okay.
None whatsoever.
All right. Then Lacazette's out there 18
on the bench.
Okay, so I guess
you'd have a strong bench. When you look on the bench, you'd have the likes of Ceballos on the bench.
Theory. That's you assuming that they're performing.
Yeah, but you'd have, but like it's when you look at like Burnley will look at that bench, and even if that no matter the shit run of form we're on, Burnley will look at that bench
and be like, their guys on that bench that could potentially change a game.
Yep. And it might take Aubameyang coming off the bench
to actually wake him up,
to actually ignite something, ignite that flame. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. What would you go, bro?
I'll go same formation as you. 3. We gotta go 3 in the back because we're not playing. Actually, or should I go 4?
You wanna go 4?
I might go 4-3-3. You know,
all right, cool.
4-3-3 because I do know not really. I mean, Burnley. If we're not beating Burnley, then I honestly,
bro, there's a lot of teams we're not beating, blood. Yeah?
No. We've gotten to a point where if we are not beating Burnley, especially under the circumstances, it's just an insult to everyone. Like they no matter what, I don't care what the tactics are.
Have we not been insulted already?
I don't care what it is, what's going on. They just have to win this game. So I would go 4. Let's go 4 at the back. I would go as my keeper, Leno, of course. My right back, I would go. How did Hector sold out with that goal that he conceded when he was caught in no man's land last game. So I'd drop him. Cedric had a solid performance yesterday. He was very involved, very, very solid defensively and going forward. So Cedric in there. My 2 center backs would be Gabriel. And I just haven't seen enough of Chambers this season. He's just gone back from injury, him and Mari. So I can't really, I don't know what to expect from those 2 guys. Mari had a terrible showing. Chambers was half decent. So I would go with Holding. I would go with Holding and Gabriel. On the left, Ainsley Maitland-Niles or Kieran Tierney. I'll go Tierney, you know. I'd sit Ainsley on the bench. I'd go Tierney. I'd start with Tierney. My midfield, I would put in what's his name? El Neni next to Granit Xhaka. I'm not a Ceballos fan. I don't think physically, he does anything midfield. At the 10, I would play the 3-3. So 2 pivots and a 10. I'd put Smith Rowe in at 10. I think he's deserved it. So you're
playing a triangle attack.
Yeah, triangle attack in.
So you're playing midfield. 2 up top
in midfield. No, I'm playing 1.
So you're doing 2-1.
10 right in behind the striker, then the striker.
Oh, you're doing 2-1.
Yeah, yep.
You're not doing 1-2.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So in 10, Smith Rowe on the left. On the left. trying to see if there's anyone else that's been doing decent. I guess Saka would. I'd play Saka on the left. Pepe isn't starting to. Jesus, Willian and Reece Nelson's out. God damn it. I guess I'll play Pepe on the left.
Pepe's
No, actually,
out.
I'll play Aubameyang on the left. I'll start Aubameyang on the left.
Are you gonna start Abba?
I'll start him. I'll still start him on the left because I mean we just don't have anything. We don't have anything. I'll
Yeah,
play
but he ain't
Aubameyang.
doing. Yeah, but he ain't doing anything.
But we don't have anyone else that's doing anything.
But he ain't doing anything. Even when
nothing.
shit's dropping to him, he's missing.
If you have nothing, you might as well just put nothing, right? So
No, but even when shit's dropping to him, he's missing.
But who Willian? So Willian ahead? No,
Saka.
I'm not putting. Well, I'm putting him on the right. So Saka will be. So Aubameyang on the left. Saka will be on the right, so he can cut in and actually use his left foot. Hopefully, that's the plan. And then Nketiah. I would go with Nketiah before Balogun, because it might be a bit too early. However, I would bring in Balogun in the 60th minute. If I am no
So
matter
you'd
how
have
the
him on the
game's
bench?
going, yep, I would have Balogun on the bench and we'll bring him on.
Prediction.
That's my prediction wise. I think we're gonna win. Honestly, I think we're gonna win this one. I'd be very disappointed if we. I might start. I might actually fully like creep onto your side if we don't. This one would. The Tottenham one in the moment it hurt because I mean it's Tottenham. In the moment, when you're irrationally not thinking, but once you get to go to bed and put everything into perspective with how well they're playing, you can at least acknowledge, be like, all right. I mean, they're a half decent team.
Nah, fuck
This
that.
one-
We played shit. Bro.
This one, if we lose, then this one, I just don't even know. So I think we're gonna win. I don't think it's gonna be pretty. I'm going 1-0.
I'm going 1-1. 1-1.
Oh yeah.
1-1. I'm telling you. 1-1.
Damn. No. I think 1-0.
1-1.
1-0. Arteta buys himself some more time.
1-1, blood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The big game of the weekend is the Manchester derby. Man United taking on Man City at Old Trafford. Man United getting knocked out of the Champions League in midweek.
They're joining us.
And
Come.
Welcome back. You understand?
Come true.
Welcome back again. You understand? You're back again with Troopz, blood. You are back again with
Come
Troopz, bro.
true,
Do you understand?
kid.
3-2 defeat away at Leipzig. Leipzig absolutely battered them. They went to sleep. And United got 2 goals. Nearly actually got it back.
It should have been 4-5-0. I was watching that game. It should have been 4-0 at halftime.
Yeah, De Gea's looking suspect.
4-0 at halftime.
De Gea looking suspect again. Maguire, shit as ever. You get me? City, 3-0 win against Marseille in midweek. Aguero
Convincing.
coming off the bench and getting himself a goal. He's had a tough season with his knee.
With his injury.
Yeah,
injuries.
blood, in and
He's
out.
getting old.
Yeah, he is, blood.
Kuhn's-
And he's
Kuhn's
in his
getting
last.
up there.
He's actually in his last season. He's free to talk to clubs in January.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't see
And
it.
Pep said he has to prove he's worthy of a new contract. So you get me. If Arsenal are looking for a goal scorer, and then you get me, Aguero is an option. You
Pep
get me?
said what about arguably? I'll probably say arguably the second greatest striker of all time in Premier League.
Yeah, but
history.
look
He
what
said
Pep.
What?
Yeah, but look what he did when he look how Eto'o was banging at Barca, and then he just sent his Clark to Inter and got Ibra.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you
That was
understand?
Pep. That was
The
Pep.
way he
That
came
was
and dealt
Pep,
with
yeah.
Yaya.
Oh, he chased him out.
You get
He
me?
came and he almost had the World Player of the Year
Do you
here at
understand?
City. Yep.
Who did he run out of Bayern? He ran someone out of Bayern as well.
Was
blood.
it James? Did he get rid of James? No. Wait,
Nah.
no.
He ran someone else out of Bayern as well, blood. You get me? Pep's got that about him. He goes in and just picks on someone.
Tony Cruz? No, Tony
Nah,
Cruz.
it wasn't Cruz.
No.
Yeah, it was Cruz. He sold Cruz to Madrid.
There we go.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Cruz. But this is a big game,
Yeah.
lad. Do you understand? United are on a good run of form
Let me ask you
in
this.
the Premier League. They've won four in a row.
For,
blood.
yeah. What's the temperature? This is what I can't read
Yeah.
with Man United. What's the temperature? Where are we on Solskjaer? Because midweek, I was seeing a whole lot of when they lost.
Yeah.
Because if you look at their recent Premier League form, is phenomenal.
They've won 4.
in the Premier League. They've won 4 in a row.
Yeah, their last defeat was
They're
us 1-0.
sixth. Yeah, they're 6th in the Premier League.
They're above
doing
City. They got a game in
fantastic.
hand. Nah, but then it's not. it's I don't know, man. Man United, like, look, they had the Champions League group in their hands. They had control of it from early, and then they lost their two. Excuse me. They lost their two last games. One PSG, and then they lost to Leipzig, and that's what got them knocked out. And Man United. So
that's what United fans are pissed off at. Them not qualifying.
It's the consistency as well, because United, like, they blow hot and cold.
Yeah.
You look at them, and then 1 week you're like, raw, these man are, yo, you understand? Yeah. And then midweek, boom, they're dead again.
Yeah.
You understand? And currently, like, it's a mad thing because they're currently sixth.
That's what I'm saying, form-wise.
And they've got a game in hand on the top four. So if they win their game in hand, they actually jump into fourth. Obviously, Chelsea got a much better goal difference than them, which would keep Chelsea in the top four because they'd be level on points with Chelsea. But they jump into the top four. And the Man United start of the season, when they look at, let's be real, looking at their squad, and obviously Liverpool are clear of them. City. Even though City are on a bad run of form, City are clear of them. The Chelsea squad's better than theirs. The Tottenham squad's better than theirs.
Yep.
You get me? Top four would be the target for this year.
Yeah.
Where they're currently sitting,
in and around there,
they're exactly where I'd want us to be.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that. I'd be like, all right, we're sixth, but we got a game in hand. We win our game in hand. We're into the top four. We got City this weekend. United have a good record against City in recent years. Do you understand? Solskjaer knows how to beat City, blood. That's one thing I'll give him. He's for some reason he always gets the better.
He's always up for the derby.
Yeah. The Chelsea, he's up for it, and City, he's up for it. Do you understand? City going into this game 1 point behind United. Do you understand? Like, this is a big game, blood. Look, Man United won both Premier League meetings with Man City last season. They lost won 3 in a row in the competition against their local rivals between November 2008 and 2010. So that shows you how long it's been, yeah? Because there was a stage when City were just swiping.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Beat them 6-1, beat them 4-1, beat them 3-0. You understand? Absolutely swiping them. And then Van Gaal kind of beat them a couple times. And then Solskjaer's coming now, and Solskjaer's kind of got the thing rolling now. Do you understand? Man City, but then Man City have won 7 Premier League games away at Old Trafford. That's more than any other visiting side, with 6 of their 7 such victories away to Man United coming in the previous 9 seasons. Do you understand? So, at OT, that's what I was saying to you. That there was a run where City was slapping
City
them.
was just winning.
Do you understand? But then Solskjaer beat them home and away last season. You understand? But then, Man United's form at home has been terrible this year, blood, in the Premier League. Do you understand? It's been shocking, blood. I think they've only won 2 games, blood. You get me?
Yeah, it's their away form. It's their away form that's keeping them up.
21% of their Premier League points this season have been won at home, blood. Yeah. They've taken 4 points out of 19, blood. That's the lowest in the division. That's the lowest in the league, blood. That's the lowest in the league, bro. Do you understand? It's mad, like. It's mad. And like they always they go behind bare, you know, and come back, blood.
Didn't they?
Like they went behind against Everton, come back.
That's
went
behind.
behind.
What I was about it. I was like, the Everton
went behind
game
against West Ham, come back.
They were behind in the Everton. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yep. The West
There's
Ham
bare
one
games you think,
was 1-0.
but Man United are gonna lose, and then boom.
Yeah,
you get me?
I don't know. I don't know
look,
what the
like I
hell's
said,
going on there.
they've won 15 points from losing positions this season, which is the highest, blood, and that's all away from home.
Yeah.
With their victory against West Ham last time out, putting them top of this particular stat all time for the Premier League, 385 points, blood. You understand?
Yeah. I guess it's a consistent, because I mean I just could not understand. I could not understand why the United fans were freaking out yesterday and then when they lost midweek kind of deal. But I guess it's what you were saying, the whole inconsistency thing that they want Oli out. Because the league, they are in a great spot, right exactly where they're meant to be, kind of deal. So I don't know. What do you think on this one? Who do you think takes this one?
I'd honestly
this particular one.
I'd go United.
You're going Man United.
Yeah,
really,
you know why? Because
City's been playing.
Nah, you know why? Because Man City have lost 5 Premier League away games in 2020, blood. They've lost losing more in a single calendar year in the competition back in 2015, blood. You understand? City has
picked up, bro. They're slapping up teams now.
Yeah, but Man United always flipping, like always come up in the derby, blood.
Always.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have
Now
to
you know
go
what? I'm going
against
for
you
a
on this
draw.
one.
I'm
You're
going for
gonna
a
draw.
draw.
I'm gonna have to go against you on this one. I
I'm
think
going
I
for a
think I
draw.
think City will do it. I think City can do it. I think they
They can, but
They-
last year the City team was better than the City team this year, and United beat them home and away. Yeah.
I don't know this year. I mean, the inconsistency
And
thing with United.
Nah, but that's just how it is. They lose and then they win. They lost midweek. They're gonna win now. That's how they are. They're hot and cold blood, and they do well in the derby.
I don't know. I still think maybe
I'm
City.
going for a draw.
I'm going City 2-1. 2-1.
2-1
Yeah,
City?
2-1 to City. I think the City will edge in ahead of United.
All right. Before we slide into Everton Chelsea, last week we put a call to action, asking the people to send in voicemails.
Ooh.
You understand? So this next section we're gonna call the People's Corner. You get me? And this is the section in the podcast where you get the chance to have your voicemails played out on the podcast, and myself and Zar will reply to them. So we're gonna get into them right now.
Can I, while Jetski's setting up and getting us all ready, thank you to everybody. Shout out to everybody that reached out and left a voicemail. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for doing that. Just one little note. If you could keep it as short as possible,
if you could keep it
as you can,
like 30 seconds
would be ideal. Anything
get
under
me?
a minute, there were people leaving, 2-3 minute ones. They'll leave multiple ones. So if you keep it as concise as you can, so we can actually play it in the podcast, play the full thing, we'll really appreciate it. But shout out to everyone. I mean, there was over 100. So big up the Mundem for I had to go through them. Big up the Mundem for calling in, man. For calling in and showing some love. All right,
we're gonna get into the first one.
This is Julian from Queens.
Yo, big up the QB in the
there
building.
You go, Queens, New York, baby.
What's up, guys? This is Julian from Queens, New York. I didn't get to finish my last comment, but basically, I don't think that just kicking Arteta out and putting another manager will do anything for us. First of all, it might give us a tiny boost for a month or two, but in the long run, I think we're still going to have the same fucking problems. We're going to come to transfer windows. We're going to only buy one fucking player at the last day, deadline day. Just like always, we always make our big signings deadline day just to cover up the fact that we've done absolutely nothing. If we would have had Partey in at the beginning of the summer, first of all, maybe he wouldn't be injured. Maybe he would be more conditioned to be playing in the Premier League. Second of all, we would have been able to play him right away. Maybe we wouldn't be in this freaking situation right now. But besides that, I don't think that just kicking him out would do much for us. Like, I think that Arteta just needs to be more out front with the fans, tell them exactly what it is, not hide and cover up for the fucking board, which does absolutely nothing year in and year out. He needs to start making the right lineup. I don't know what's wrong with Ainsley. I don't know what's wrong with Cedric. I don't know why we didn't see Pablo Mari. I know he only had one game, in which was Europa League, all right, it's a different class. But I'm tired of putting Tierney in the center back position. He's a left back, all right. If we would have had Mari, Gabriel in the center, Holding in the right, as a three in the back, I would not have complained. I think that would have been a lot better than what we've been doing now. All right. Also, Xhaka needs to get the fuck out. Like, he's done absolutely nothing. He used to be our long ball man, our balls over the top guy. Now he hasn't done absolutely anything of that kind. Like, all he passes to the side and to the left and back, and it's nothing more than 10, 20 yards. So he needs to go. Ainsley, if you would have put him next to Partey in the middle, in the derby, he would have pocketed Harry Kane. I'm like 99% sure of that. He's physical, he's fast, he can read the game, he knows what to do. He's not like Bellerin, confused, and he's fucking coaching through every single attack or defensive movement. So he should have been in the middle next to Partey. He used to give him a task. You give him a task to just make sure Harry Kane does absolutely nothing, and he will make sure Harry Kane does nothing. Without Harry Kane there as the fulcrum, Son is not touching the ball. Their attack is doing nothing. All they were doing was putting everyone back. They connect maybe two passes, give it to Harry. Harry will hold it for a second, boom, down the wing. That's it. That's all they got. Clinical. All right. Son is I would say
All right, we
comparable
gotta
to
stop
Alba.
it.
except
He's
going
the
in,
ball
man.
a
He
lot
went
better
in.
than Alba.
He's
But
going in.
finishing wise, they're
I don't know about this. I don't know, man. People saying with this Arteta out thing, like, oh, if we sack him, da 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 da. Bro, he just said why I want him sacked, blood. He's playing Tierney at centre back. He's not playing Bellerin. This is mad loud right now.
Yeah, he had to up it over
He's
there
playing
for,
like
for us to
Bellerin.
hear
Like,
it.
do you understand? He's just doing stupidness. He's putting like, you get me? What's that saying that they always say? Wrong. What is it? Holes on square pegs, blood.
He's putting holes on square pegs.
He's putting
circles on square pegs.
blood. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's just he's not playing like there's no plan B. You get me? Like for me, I think he needs to go, blood. Everyone knows my stance.
Shout out to Julian, by the way. He mentioned a lot of things that I agree with. I would just want to touch on a couple. I want to touch on a couple things. I don't know if you still hear us. Oh, there we go. Now I hear myself. There we go. He touched on a couple things.
Yeah.
There, the Shaka thing, the long ball. I actually asked you this yesterday. I said I was going to save it. I was like, "What do you think? What do you think about Luis playing in that role? Because Luis does have good range of passing.
He's got no
He's
speed.
he's very good on the ball. But
yeah,
I mean,
he's got no speed. He's stiff, blood. Man will just get overrunning in the midfield.
But what do we?
How are you gonna put a 33-year-old in centre midfield?
What do we have there? Danny
Who's
Ceballos.
stiff.
Danny Ceballos is equally as slow.
He played Partey and Elneny.
He's less physical. Party's hurt.
So you just
Party's
got-
hurt.
you
So
gotta
is
go
partner.
Xhaka or
partner
Elneny.
Xhaka- I don't know. That we'll throw that out there to the fans. I personally think that Luis
Nah.
maybe
No way.
in that deep lying playmaker, let him spray his long balls and all that. And yeah, he mentioned a couple of things. The Arteta out thing, as I said, it's gonna be tough, but yeah, he needs a tad bit more time.
Yeah, you
Shout
need to
out
keep
Julian.
your shit flipping short as well, blood. 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Snappy,
saying.
blood.
This next one's 30 seconds. It's someone from Toronto, so we get some Canadian representation.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
man.
Shout out Canada.
From the 6th.
Big up Canada.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Kernane, calling out from Toronto, Canada. So my question basically is, if you guys think that we will actually even get into the top 5, and if we even will get Europa League this year, and which position do you think we will ultimately, fall in at the end of the season? And that's basically it. Thanks.
You see, that's perfect. That's how we want your voice
30
notes,
seconds
blood,
quick.
yeah.
I don't forget.
30
We don't forget
second.
about the question
You
or
get
whatever.
me?
I'm pulling up the log here real quick. Sorry about that.
I personally think that we will not finish in the top 5. I think we'll be lucky to finish in the top 10. And we will not win the Europa League because there's simply better teams in the Europa League. People will say, "Oh, we're unbeaten in Europe." We've played people. We've played dentists and farmers and fucking doctors and
Shout out
fucking
to Irishman.
you get me, electricians and fucking plumbers, and you get me. Like when we start playing professional footballers, we're gonna hold L's, blood. You get me? So yeah, I don't think we'll get Europa, and I think we'll finish 10th, bro.
We are 7 points. We are 8 points off the 4th spot right now. Europa is 5 and 6, right? Is it 5, 6, 7?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. 5 and 6. We are 6 points off the sixth position. I think we've left it too late. I think unless something really bad happens with those, you need a lot of shit to happen with those teams that are way ahead of you. That is
Which ain't gonna happen.
Which is not gonna happen. So I think it's over.
Yeah, it's done.
Next one.
The next one, Jet.
Here we go. Oh, it's coming up.
Stuck. Hold on.
I'll talk it. There we go.
Yo, what up, Troopz? Yo, I just gotta say something about this whole Arteta out thing. I mean, it doesn't matter who you bring in there, because you can't glorify players who are garbage. I mean, in our FA Cup win, Arteta made guys like Bellerin look like glorified garbage. But in truth, those guys aren't just good enough for the club. I mean, we gotta find some better players, and he needs another 2 transfer windows. Alright, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how far are we gonna
I-
drop before he
I-
gets all these chances? Lad, he's been here for a year. Yeah.
He's working
And-
with dead wood. You can't
but
squeeze
bro-
water out of dead wood.
Yeah, but bro, like he's not. My thing is experience, blood.
Yeah.
We are in a predicament where it's just going like this, bro.
Uh-huh.
Where's you understand? Where's the loop, blood? Where we come? All I'm seeing is this. I'm not seeing steady or up. I'm just seeing down. We need a man that can steady the ship and bring it back up, blood.
I mean, it's tough to defend. What does give me hope is the crop of youngsters that we have. We have a talented group of youngsters that we have currently at the
But are
club.
they going to get in the team when we're in the fucking championship?
We need 2, 3, 4 more guys. 2, 3, 4 more. If we have 2, 3, 4 more solid guys, plug those youngsters in and around them, we could do something. We could cause some noise. Maybe not win it, but we can actually get back on the right path and start building towards maybe winning it 4 or 5 years down the line, kind of deal. So we just gotta buy in and give him a bit more time to try see what this thing has.
Yeah,
Because
but
I mean that group of youngsters gives me a lot of hope. Apparently not Troopz. Apparently not Troopz.
This next one is Brian from Charlotte, I believe.
Charlotte in the
Hi,
building.
Troopz and this is Brian, fellow Gooner. I actually met you, Troopz, in Charlotte at the preseason. You signed my Obama jersey. Shout out Zah, also from Zimbabwe. I'm also from Zimbabwe, my brother. Kind of wanted to ask
Shout
you
out
guys,
Zim.
do you think like the Premier League is growing in the United States, like in terms of like coverage, and what do you think is different from like British fans and like fans from overseas, especially like Arsenal? What do you think is like the effect of the Premier League on the world? You guys keep on doing your thing, or supporting you guys?
Do you wanna answer that second? Since you've seen both the English both the fans in England and outside. Then I answer the first how the growth of U.S. Soccer. Yeah, so pretty much when I came over here, NBC did not have the rights to the Premier League. It was pretty tough to get any Premier League game. You had to go through the illegal streams and all that. And I think TV has done wonders for it being on TV has done wonders for the game here. It's grown it a lot. You're now getting random fans because there's nothing else to watch in the mornings here. People that wake up to watch like college football and the NFL later on in the day still need stuff to do at like 9 and 10. And that's what's usually on TV. So people are getting into it. People are picking clubs to start following. And yeah, the game keeps growing, and I believe that is reflective in the whole if I'm not mistaken, Peacock, NBC and Peacock did re-sign, so that they're throwing major investments, so they must see something over there. Yeah, so the game has changed coverage-wise, and yeah, and the difference between the fans is there a difference between the fans in England and the foreign ones?
Foreign ones got more patience.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
You got more patience. We don't have patience.
Yeah,
I think that's because we're in England.
yeah, and you have to deal with
So it's
everyone
like,
and
day in, day out.
yeah.
You get me? Whereas it's the same. It's day in, day out for you lot, but I think because
No, I agree with you that because I see that with American football here. That's the same issue. You'll start with the longer you're here, you'll notice that fans are very with American football not patient whatsoever. Like our boy, shout out to our boy KFC. Watch him when the next Mets season starts with baseball. The Mets lose 2-3 games. This is the baseball season is like 160 games. 2-3 games. The Mets will lose 2, 3, 4 games, and the guy says it's done for the season. In a 160 season game, 160 games per season. After 4 losses, he'll say it's done.
how can you play that many games? Were you playing like 3 games a week?
Yeah, out of 7. You're playing almost every. You're playing like 4 or 5 games a 4 or 5 games a week.
Fuck you know.
Remember, it's a different pitcher. It's a different pitcher each game, so
That's
you
crazy.
can kind of do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got another one, Jets?
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. 160.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
that.
100. I think it's like 158.
Yo, Troopz, what do we do with this team? Honestly, at this point, it's easier to say who do we keep rather than who we buy. But at least 2 or 3 signings that can transform this season in January? Who are they? And P.S. When you come in Toronto, fam, I'm gonna burn you on the high grade, the primo. Forward up north, soon times. Stay blessed.
He sounds fried, blood.
frost out.
He sounds fried, blood. This is the thing now, yeah? Man are saying couple signings can make a change. The predicament we're in, yeah? Who the fuck's going to want to sign?
Yeah. We don't have anything
What
effective.
top player in their right frame of mind is going to leave a club because the kind of players we need some superstars, blood. Yeah?
To bring us out of this.
We need elite. It's not even superstars. We need elite
players.
Elite players, blood. And what elite player is going to want to come to Arsenal Football Club at this moment in time? We're sitting 15th in the league, blood.
We have nothing enticing. I mean, I guess it's up to Arteta now. Sell the project. Sell the optimism that I am kind of.
Yeah, but that optimism has died with me, bro.
Yeah,
like it has died.
I'm hoping it ain't
Dead
dead.
and
I'm hoping it ain't dead and gone.
gone.
I'm hoping it ain't dead and gone to everyone else.
I've been driving out this road too long.
Too low.
Trying to find my way back home.
Back home.
The Arsenal's dead and gone. Dead and gone. I'm telling you, managers killing the club, boards killing the club. Arteta ain't killing the club. Arteta's trying. He's just don't have the minerals.
Yeah, that's
simple
the thing.
as
People think it's something personal against Arteta. It's nothing.
It's
personal
not
against Arteta. It's just
It's
we just gotta
business.
win. Yeah.
Let's do one more, Jess.
All right. This one I think is a good one. Actually, it's a little less specific to Arsenal.
Your Troopz, I was asking if any position you'd want, which one would you want? And
So he's asking if you could play any position on the field for
Is it
Arsenal.
play or sign? I think
Who, me?
I think he means sign.
Oh, sign.
right?
All right.
Who, me or sign?
I think he might
Sign
have
or
meant,
play?
You want to replay? Can you replay that?
It's a little. It cuts off at the end.
it
He
cuts.
doesn't come through. He doesn't come.
Want to do
through.
one more then? Because there's one more on
Yeah.
Zah's list.
Okay. Yeah.
If he said,
I think he meant sign.
I'd sign a midfielder, a creative one.
Yep. I think everyone agrees
Play.
on that. We need a 10.
I play up front anyway, so I play striker.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, maybe they should take. Maybe they need me to fucking come over.
If
Maybe Arsenal need me up front.
you do better than all of them. It ain't that hard.
Let me see if I can find a way back into London through Corona, blood.
Yeah, no. If I could
You
grow,
understand?
if I could grow 2 feet taller, I'd probably be a holding midfielder.
What do you mean, blood? You do more than them motherfuckers now, blood.
I'd probably
What do you
be a
mean, blood?
holding
We got the
midfielder.
black Torreira here, blood.
There we go.
Do you understand?
Torreira. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm only 4'5".
Be like-
I'm 4'5"
like-
high.
So this one's a little bit
I
longer.
come
This is
from
Charlie
The
from
Zimbo,
Chicago.
whoa, the Zimbo, whoa. He's only 5'5". He buns not for the high. The Zimbo, whoa, the Zimbo, whoa. Nah, wasn't that so, Jess?
This is the last one. This kid's 14. His name's Charlie from Chicago.
Oh shit,
Hey, shout out,
Shy
Charlie.
Town, blood, Windy City.
Chirac.
what's up, guys? My name is Charlie. I'm a 14-year-old Arsenal supporter from Chicago. I have 2 questions. First one's for a man like Troopz. Who would you rather bring back if you had a choice, Ramsey or Ozil? Personally,
Wow.
I would go Ozil just because of the creativity,
Good
but
question.
I know some people who would argue Ramsey. Second question is for a man like Zah. What is the main thing that people get wrong about football fans from America?
Oh,
Thanks for
mine-
having me on, guys. Bye.
You put me in a fucking predicament, dog.
Ramsey
understand?
did
Me,
a lot for us.
me personally, I bring Ramsey because I hear what he's saying with Ozil, the creativity and that. But Ramsey brings creativity and goals.
Ramsey
He brings
did
everything.
a lot for us.
Ramsey is exactly the midfielder that we're missing right now, bro.
Yeah.
That is what we're missing.
Yeah.
We're
And-
missing a Ramsey.
And it pains me. It pains me too. And it's like, why the fuck did he want to go to see him suck at you? I mean, he's not as good as
I think
at
he
Juve
kind
as
of
he was.
knew the plan, what was happening at Arsenal.
Oh, you think so?
Like a lot of players, like Van Pagan. We call him Van Pagan, but
Oh,
he went to the board and
you
said,
see his comments? Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about
Peter
your.
Hillwood went
I
and
don't
he
give
showed
a
him the
fuck.
balance sheet.
I don't
and
give a
like,
fuck
"Yeah,
about your
give a fuck
numbers.
about
I want to lift the Premier League, bro. You see what I'm saying? These men are just pussy-holes, blood. But yeah, what's you answer
What was
his.
he? What was he? He was asking what
What
do
do
people
American football fans get wrong the most or get accused
The
of?
one that pisses me off a lot irrationally. I don't usually react to it with two people directly. Is soccer's for pussies. Soccer's for pussies. You know, he only just got touched. Look at him. He only got touched and he's rolling around on the ground. People don't realize that slow-mo one. So like those replays when someone gets hurt in football and stuff, slow-mo makes everything look way more dramatic than it actually is. The cleats, as they call them here, the boots. The cleats, as they call them here in America, the boots. The fucking things are metal. The studs are metal. The actual studs are metal. That isn't plastic. So metal on bone, even if it's a slight touch like that, if it's straight metal on a bone, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot.
They got blades in England.
Yeah. They're sharp.
You're mad.
They're sharp as hell. And then also people don't factor in the weather. England is very cold, cold and very wet. So that's the big.
Make them Tampa man try to come England and play football. They will fucking. They'll hibernate for the whole fucking winter.
That's the big because he barely touched his foot and
but
he's
then these
rolling
motherfuckers
around.
are wearing fucking head shields and mud guard and fucking shoulder blades and fucking ball padding and knee padding and all this padding. Man, just padded up, blood. I'm going on the football pitch in a t-shirt and shorts, dog.
Just because you don't tackle with your head because it's not head to head. You're a pussy.
Head to head. You're wearing a fucking shield, you prick. Shut the fuck up, man.
So yeah, that's the one that the common misconception that it's for pussies.
Fuck them, man. There. But big up everyone that took part in the People's Corner. We're gonna do that every week. You get me? We need 30 seconds though, people. Yeah. If you do 30 seconds, we can get through more, blood. The first brother. It sounded like a fucking. It sounded like when I'm arguing with my chick, and then she sends me the jet ski knows. You know when you get the paragraph from your gal,
I know.
And you just reply. Okay.
So that was actually the majority. That was actually the majority of my computer jet ski. That was actually the majority of them. A lot of them were like 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
that's why I opened with that.
30 seconds, blood, and then we can get through more. You get me?
Thank you.
But let's continue with the previews, blood. Now, another big game this weekend goes down at Merseyside, Goodison Park. Everton taking on Chelsea. Chelsea currently sitting in third position, flying high, doing well in the Champions League as well. Everton, they're doing quite well as well. You get me? They're in ninth, 17 points, only 4 points off the top four. Everton have won their last 2 Premier League home games against Chelsea. Last winning 3 in a row against the Blues between February 2010 and February 2012. Now, bearing that in mind, what's your thoughts on this game? Because Everton have been looking all right this year. You get me? They've done well against the big oppositions. The only one they kind of got unlucky against was Man United. Mm-hmm. They beat Tottenham opening game. They drew with Liverpool. I think they drew with City as well.
Yeah, no. So I think they lost last game. I believe Fabian Delph came off with an injury, so they've now lost Lucas Digne on that left and Fabian Delph, and I believe
Delph don't really play though.
Yeah. But he was filling in for Lucas. Lucas. So now I don't know if they have a senior time. They
might bring in that young buck. That little black brother. The black youth, the mixed race youth.
Oh, not Holt. Is it Holgate? Holgate. There we go. Holgate.
Because I think he can. I think he's a right back.
He can play left back.
But I think he can play left back. They might have to just put him in there.
But the big one though, James is out. Yeah, James is out. So because of that, I actually don't think they're gonna score. That's their creative. That's their creative guy.
They will score, black.
You think so? Calvert-Lewin, no James.
Calvert-Lewin, he will be.
He will be on that right, Alex.
It will be.
Yeah, that wasn't a fluke. These last couple games wasn't a fluke from Iwobi.
You forget Richarlison.
That is. Oh yeah, true.
Alan, I'm sure Alan's fit now. Is Alan back?
Let's see.
Check if Alan's back.
Let's see.
I think he was out, but I think he's back now.
Let's see. I think he might be. Is he? What is this? I don't know how to work this site. Oh, damn it! It doesn't say.
Zara's always having trouble.
He is. I think he is. No, they don't. So I just don't know how to look at injury wise on this site. I think the only man missing is
James, and Digne, like their main players. I think everyone else is there.
Yeah, I mean, you're replacing James with Gylfi Sigurdsson. So because of that, I think Chelsea's gonna win this.
It's not that bad though, Sigurdsson. You get me? He's obviously he's not like a James, but it's not a bad replacement, blood. Do you understand?
But he ain't as you said, he ain't no James, and you need it with the way Chelsea's been playing too. With the way Chelsea's been playing, you need everything.
Yeah, Chelsea have only lost one game this season.
You need everything you have against Chelsea.
They've only lost one game this season. Chelsea have kept a clean sheet in 6 of their last 8 Premier League meetings with Everton, losing both games in which they conceded 1-4, drew 2.
You were indeed correct. Alan looks like he's back, so he should be back to partner Decore in that.
Everton, obviously, remember Ancelotti used to manage Chelsea. He won the double. He won the double with them. And his actual last game was against Everton at Goodison Park for Chelsea.
Oh, wow.
And he got sacked after that game. He lost that game. I think he lost that game 2-1 or 3-1. I can't remember.
Actually, no idea.
But Everton boss Ancelotti took charge of 76 Premier League games with Chelsea from 09 to 011, averaging 2.07 points per game in his spell with the Blues. Current Chelsea boss Frank Lampard played in 60 of those 76 matches, scoring 32 goals. Only under Jose Mourinho did Lampard score more in the Premier League, 49 in 140 appearances. So do you think because he knows the way that Lampard plays that he will kind of know that the way that Lampard will set out his team?
Oh, you think so? You think that's how it works?
Don Carlo,
This Chelsea team is on form, man.
But Chelsea have won.
I don't think they have enough.
But Chelsea have won just 2 of their last 15 away Premier League games against fellow ever-present sides in the competition, drawing 5, losing 8, with those victories coming at Tottenham and Arsenal in December last year. See what I'm saying? Everything
not surprising.
fucking...
We're all, as you said, we're a record now. We're just now a record. We're Record FC. Record-breaking FC.
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
God.
for the wrong reason.
Everton have lost their last 2 Premier League home games versus Man United and Leeds. They've not lost 3 in a row at home since March 2016, while manager Carlo Ancelotti hasn't lost 3 consecutive home league games since November 2006 with Milan. He hasn't lost 3 home games in a row since 06, bro. Ancelotti as a manager.
Okay, so
I'm going for a draw.
That's telling you, okay. Oh,
I'm going for another draw.
I was going to say that's going. I thought you were going to go Everton win because that's that.
Nah, I think the James thing is going to hinder them.
Yeah, it's going to be.
But I don't think. I think. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I think Chelsea has enough. Chelsea 2, maybe 3-1.
I go 2-2.
3-1 Chelsea, I think.
I go 2-2, man.
Boom.
London derby. We're gonna go through just 2 more real quick, blood, and then we're just gonna do
the rest of the
predictions.
Scores, right? Yeah.
Palace taking on the leaders of the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, this is so fucked up, yeah. Excuse me, I got hiccups.
How big is this rivalry? In terms of not too big. Okay, so it's not too rough one.
Ain't not.
Since they're both London.
We actually need Tottenham to beat Palace. You do realise that, innit?
I had not looked at the log. Let me look at the log.
Palace are 11th
and see.
Palace are 11th on 16 points. We're 15th on 13 points. We need Tottenham to beat Palace.
Here's the problem. We need any team north of 15 to start losing now. That's a problem. We need all of them to start losing.
But look, this is what I'm saying now. It's got to the point where we're relying on Tottenham to help us out.
To start winning, yeah?
Like, do you I remember when Tottenham fans would look at a game and be like, Arsenal are playing. Oh, do you know what? I fucking hate them Gooner cunts, but fucking hell, we need them to beat them. Bro, that's how we're looking at them now, bro.
Oh, how the times have changed.
Do you understand? Like, Zaha's back. Obviously, he had the coronavirus scare that he got through. But then when you look at it, yeah, it's the writings on the wall for Crystal Palace, blood. You get me? Crystal Palace are winless in their last 10 Premier League meetings with Tottenham, with their 1-1 draw in this exact fixture last season, ending a run of 9 straight league defeats against them, blood. Do you understand? So Tottenham, I remember Dele Alli got that. Do you remember Dele Alli, that mad goal he scored against Palace? When he lifted it over the player and volleyed it. That was against Palace, blood. Do you understand?
Yep.
And everything's just going for Tottenham right now. I mean, Tottenham have kept a clean sheet in 12 of their last 22 Premier League meetings with Crystal Palace, including 8 in the last 10, bruv. So Palace don't even score against them, let alone fucking get a point, blood. Of all teams they faced more than 10 times in the competition, they've not conceded in the highest percentage of games against the Eagles. 55%, blood. 20 of Tottenham's last 25 Premier League goals against Crystal Palace have been scored in the second half of games. However, all 5 of their strikes against them last season came in the opening 45 minutes.
Jesus, well, first half.
They murdered them, bro.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace have hit at least 4 goals in 2 of their last 4 Premier League games. 4-1 and 5-1 wins over Leeds and West Brom, respectively. Having managed that feat just 3 times in their first 117 games under Roy Hodgson. And Spurs manager Jose Mourinho has won 40 of his 63 Premier League London derbies. That's 64%. The highest ratio of any manager to manage at least 20 in the Premier League.
Higher than Wenger?
The highest ratio of any manager to manage at least 20 in the Premier League. However, he is winless in his last 2 London derbies versus Crystal Palace. Drawing 1 and losing 1. So Mourinho's got good records in London derbies.
Yeah, the Chelsea. I'd forgotten about the Chelsea stint.
Yeah, because
the first Chelsea stint.
The 2 Chelsea stints.
The first one is the one that I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
He has a better winning record than
I
remember.
Mourinho's serial winner, blood.
The special one.
You get me? But Palace is the team that's giving him a bit of problems in recent games. But the run of form Tottenham are on, I can't really see them, unfortunately, having that issue. Well, I can't even really say unfortunately, bro, because we fucking need them to win. And the worst thing is, we need them to win convincingly. Because Palace have got a better goal difference than us. Palace are on +1. We're on -4.
Goal difference is positive.
We're on -4. So even if we win and they lose, we will still be behind Palace
because of goal difference.
So the highest position we can jump to this weekend is 12th.
Yeah.
Let that sink in, Arsenal fans. It is December what, the 10th?
December 11th.
December the 11th?
December 11th.
December the 11th, 2020. We are sitting in 15th place. Yeah? We win this weekend, we jump to 12th. Trust the process, though, innit? I'm going for a Tottenham win in this one. I'm going for 3-1 Tottenham.
You can only hope that he's going to be more attacking than he was when he played Chelsea last weekend. Mourinho is Tottenham. So hopefully
he will. Chelsea away is a different game. That's a big
that's
game.
That's what I'm saying. So he'll be more attacking.
You see how when they played Southampton?
Yep.
And they swiped them, what was it, 6-1?
So yeah.
That's how they're gonna. I'm sure it was 6-1. That's how they're gonna. It was 6 or 5. That's how they're gonna come. Might have even been 7. That's how they're gonna come at Palace, blood. That's how they're coming at Palace, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, no. So that hopefully can open up. Crystal Palace fans.
We want the flood
6-1.
Oh, yeah, 6-1.
Southampton was 5-2.
5-2. Sorry, 5-2. 5-2.
6-1 was Man United. Yeah, so you can hope that maybe Palace can steal 1 or 2 here, but I mean with the form that Tottenham's been going,
you can't see it happening.
You'd be an idiot betting against them right now. So I would say 3-0.
3-0 Tottenham?
Yeah. Should be convincing.
Last game we're going to get into, Liverpool. I have to talk about Liverpool. You get me? Liverpool sitting second in the league. Liverpool are my only hope because Tottenham are top. A better goal difference, +14. Liverpool on +9. Liverpool travel to Fulham. Now, in recent weeks, Fulham have kind of picked up form. You get me? Obviously, they lost last weekend to Man City. That's understandable. But they had 2 good victories, blood. 2-1 victory against Leicester, and a 2-0 victory against West Brom.
Even that
they was unlucky to lose to Everton.
I was about to say that. Even that Everton game, they were very much in it.
Very unlucky.
Very much in it from what I remember seeing of that game.
But then when you look at the stats, yeah, it's. Do you remember when City played Burnley and we said how many it's going to be. It's going to be a thing where how many you're going to score.
Yep.
And they got 5. This is another
one where it's
bro,
like how many?
When you look at the stats around the game, yeah, none of Fulham's 14 Premier League home games against Liverpool have finished level, with the Cottagers winning just 5 to the Reds 9. Liverpool have won their last 6 Premier League meetings with Fulham by an aggregate score of 18-4. Since losing both meetings against them in the 2011-2012 season. Liverpool have scored in both halves in each of their last 6 Premier League meetings with Fulham. Only against Bournemouth, 7, have they ever found the net either side of half-time in more consecutive Premier League games. Fulham have lost their last 6 Premier League matches played on Sunday, with only Aston Villa losing more in a row in home matches on Sundays in Premier League history. 7 in a row between 2015 and 2020. And finally, Liverpool have won their last 18 Premier League matches against newly promoted teams in top flight history. Only Chelsea, 27 between October 2002 and November 2006, have had a longer winning run against newly promoted teams. So the writing is just on the wall.
How many?
You get me? Shout out my brother Jack. He's going to the game for Fulham. He's a Fulham fan.
Oh, nice. Craven Cottage.
Yeah, they're
tiered. Fulham that's in London, so they're tier 2, right?
Yeah, London's tier 2 at the moment. So 2,000, I think 2,000 fans will be allowed in to that game.
He won the ballot. Is every club? Is it just Arsenal that's doing the ballot way, or every club is doing the ballot?
Every club's doing the ballot. Because it's kind of difficult. You can't really just pick up people and say, you can get it.
You're my favorite season ticket holder. You're my favorite candidate.
You get me? Like, if it was that, then I think if they was picking, I think I'd be in with a chance because I've got a gold season ticket.
Oh yeah, because the thing is,
you've got levels in it.
Tiers,
you've got like
tiers.
You've got like red member, some other thing, and then you've got gold.
Gold is
I'm gold.
The top one.
Yeah,
nice.
my one's gold. You get me?
Go.
So I'd probably be within a chance if I was in the ballots. We're gonna
Liverpool wins.
Yeah, I'm going Liverpool 4-0.
Yeah, Liverpool big.
Yeah, especially after that defeat midweek to the draw. Sorry, to Michelin.
And the Champions League.
Yeah, 1-1 away. They were fucking lucky. They were lucky, bro.
I saw
Michelin, they were on them like a rash, blood.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, blood.
I saw the highlights.
But Salah, bro, Salah also became Liverpool's all-time Champions League top goal scorer.
Oh, nice! Congrats to Mo.
So yeah,
congrats to Mo Salah. Shout out, my Egyptian brother.
You get me? We're not just an Arsenal podcast. Well, we are
predominantly
Arsenal, but we do get into other shit. You get me? Like Expression told you, look, I'm coming with stats now, baby. Yeah, I still ain't got my laptop, but I'm still coming with stats, baby. Yeah, make I find which pussy took my laptop, blood. I'm gonna lick off your face, blood. But yeah, Leeds West Ham. That's if this had fans. Like home and away, bro. This kicking off.
That's another.
This is one that's kicking off.
Wait, hold on. So you're talking.
We're gonna do a podcast.
Who's the most problematic fan? Leeds the most problematic one.
We're gonna do a podcast on hooligans.
Okay, there we go. Because I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. I need to find out which firm do the bad man stay, the bad man be at which firm.
This motherfucker. Nah, Leeds got a serious firm.
Okay.
Yeah, but Leeds West Ham.
West Ham.
I go Leeds.
Ooh,
I go Leeds.
Patrick Bamford.
Yeah, I go Leeds, man. Wolves Villa. That's a derby. Midlands derby.
That one I was tempted to say draw, but I think Wolves. I know Raul.
You see Grealish.
Jackie boy. Shout out to Jack. Look at him with the fucking sisters.
Black lives matter.
He loves the sisters.
Man said black gal matter. You understand? You see it there, blood. The black ladies matter, blood. You understand? Man said he was that brother from Road Trip.
Shout out,
you know the Donny from Road Trip when he batters the big batty thing.
I don't know if I've ever seen
when
it.
he goes to the
Euro Trip is the one I've seen.
When he goes to the black fertility the black college. What do they call it? The fertility
HBCU.
What do they call them? Black fraternity? Is it black fertility college? What do they call it?
Oh, historically
black colleges. HBCUs.
Yeah,
HBCU.
They go to they're on a road trip and they go to one, and there's this white don there. He's virgin, never had sex. There's this big batty black gal there, yeah, big batty black gal, blood, yeah. And then she likes him, innit? Yeah. She's like, yo, skinny white dude, jeez, I wanna put my ass on that, man. You know what I mean? I swear bro. And then obviously he smashes, yeah. And then the next day he comes out and he links the man them, yeah. And he's got his hat backwards. He's grabbing his balls. His jeans are a bit lower, and he's like, "What's happening, man?" He's there smoking a cigarette.
What's happening?
And then he's like, and then everyone's like, "Yo, what happened last night?" And then the word he used to say that, he's like, we say smash, innit? Like, man will say mashed, man beat it, man smashed. Yeah. Get me? Buddha bye bye. You get me? How can he say I boinked her?
Oh.
He's like, I boinked her! And then Stifler's in the film. Stifler from American Pie's in the film, innit? And then Stifler's like, you did what? And then the whole bus is laughing at him. And then he pulls out her panties, yeah? She's got like leopard print panties. Brother, it looked like he killed a leopard, blood. Size of these panties, yeah? Brother, if Zar put it on, yeah? If Zar put it on, yeah, he'll look like the Prince of Zamunda. When he came, like, coming to America, you know, and they got like the tribal brother. He could wear it as like, put on the little hat, looking like Tarzan in this shit, blood.
Off one panty.
Off one panty, blood. One big panty. But yeah, Wolves, West Ham. I mean Wolves, Villa.
So I was leading draw, but I think Wolves will do it.
Yeah, I'll go Wolves. But you know,
Jack Grealish.
You know, Southgate was loving it when he saw fucking Grealish.
You think he loved that?
He loved it. He said, "Yes, I don't have to pick him. Yes." He hates Jack. Newcastle, West Brom. I go Newcastle.
Ooh.
Newcastle all day.
Ooh.
I know Callum's my boy. Big yourself up, bro. But
I'm tempted to go West Brom on this one. Newcastle?
Yeah,
that might be a draw.
Draw?
Might be a draw here.
Southampton, Sheffield United.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Sheffield still hasn't won, right?
Nah, only team not to win a league game in the Premier League. I think they're the only team in England not to win a league game. In all leagues, I need to check that. I need to double check that, but I'm sure I think they might be. I think they might be the only team. Finally, Leicester, Brighton. Man like Welbeck. I'm going Leicester, blood.
Hey, shut up, man like Welbeck, Danny Welbs.
Yeah. I'll go Leicester.
Daniel Mensah. Yeah, Leicester should. Leicester should. Team in England, not to win.
Zar's just checking if Sheffield United are the only team not to win a game. I think they are. I'm not too sure.
They've not won a match between only clubs in
They haven't. They're the only team in England,
right.
bro.
Yep.
It's mad,
still
fam.
the only team.
But big up everyone. You get me? That's another episode down. You understand? Big up everyone that sent in their voicemails.
Shout out to the callers. Yep.
Yeah, we
Shout
appreciate you.
Really
just keep them down to 30 seconds, please, for the people's corner, and then we can get into more. We're going to be doing a watch along.
Yeah, make sure you check that out.
Arsenal Burnley game. We'll be going live at 1:45 Eastern time.
Wait, it's a 2:30. Oh, you want to go 45 minutes before?
Nah, half an hour. It's 2:15 kickoff.
I thought it was 2:30, isn't it?
No, it's 2:15.
2:15. Okay.
Yeah, 2:15.
Right, there we go. Half an hour before.
So we'll be going live at 1:45. Big up my brother Jets as usual every week, doing the magic. Big up my brother Zar as usual. You get me? People them, big up your damn selves. You already know. Stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.